I just got both my phones. De-escalate.
No, I'm not going to de-escalate.
Yeah,
Put
don't
the phone
touch me.
away. Put the phone away, or I'll take it from you.
You're going to take my
I
phone?
will take the phone from you.
Why would
yes,
you do that?
Because you're not going to do that in this court.
I was given permission.
You by whom?
The sheriff out here.
He said you can take
Yeah.
pictures.
Yes.
Let's go talk to him.
Okay, let's go. Come on. De-escalate, though.
Don't tell me to de-escalate.
You're-
I'll escalate to
No,
the
you don't-
highest point.
Another clueless rebel armed with a smartphone and a misguided sense of justice. De-escalate? Why on earth would I do that? I wrote the manual on escalation. If I have to turn this courthouse into a circus complete with a lion tamer and fire eater, so be it. Who's going to stop me, you ask? Certainly not the rulebook. It's possibly hiding in a corner somewhere, whimpering.
Why would you do that in a
come on
courtroom?
out.
Why would you do that? That's very unprofessional. I'm going to have to file a complaint on you.
That's fine. I'm going to file a complaint.
I'm gonna have to-
You know you can take pictures.
No pictures. He's allowed to film, not the courtroom. I told him no courtroom. He's not in the office.
He's in the court's office
He's allowed
taking
to-
photos.
He's allowed to film in the courtroom. Or not in the courtroom, but in the office. He's allowed to film this whole building.
Yeah, get educated.
And putting on the internet what the clerks
He's
are
allowed to
doing.
film.
Thank you for educating him, because he was very hostile. He came up to me with, he told me, you said you were going to take my phone from me.
I will take your phone. On Wednesdays, we don't allow anyone in the courtroom.
This is Tuesday. I ain't got nothing in them. I just got both my phones. So they told me to make sure I turn my phone down. It's just now 11 o'clock, December 5th. This is where the clerk's office is. You will be towed away. Yeah, this guy here.
We got our credit card number stolen 5 times.
I'm not gonna try to block the entrance of the stairway, but we're gonna go up the stairs and we're gonna see what's going on up here today. Looks like they got probate court going on in here. So guys, while I'm upstairs, basically I'm just taking a quick peek around, making sure that there's nothing I need to pay extra special attention to. And there's not really anything interesting going on upstairs for the most part. Right here, I'm just stepping off to the side to let the lady that's behind me that just exited the door like kind of pass by me. You'll see her pass by me right there. But today in particular is a rather special day. It's my son's birthday today. Not the day I wanted to spend at the courthouse, to say the least. This is what was supposed to be the first day of trial for my significant other, but luckily all the charges were dismissed, so that's 1 charge down, just 2 more to go. Well, 1 for her. I still have to beat both my charges, which are going to be rather easy to do, considering that there's no grounds for criminal trespass or the disorderly conduct. This looked like an elevator shaft that appeared to be undergoing some sort of maintenance, labeled as an emergency exit, but I don't see any emergency where one would exit an abandoned elevator shaft, so I found that interesting. There appear to be some old dockets right here along with the Christmas tree to my right, which is of the season, but that's about the most interesting thing on this floor. They do also have a couple of these displays on the walls that are of their assistant prosecuting attorneys, but other than that, yeah, there's not really much on these floors. I'll go up to the 3rd floor. I use the bathroom on the 3rd floor, but that's about all I do. And I just make my way back down to the 1st floor. Looks like they have somebody over there. It's quite curious about my camera, possibly. Let's see. It says no smoking. There's nothing about whether or not I'm allowed to enter, so. Huh. I don't know what this room is. Very curious to find out. I'll go in there if I'm allowed to. I hate sneezing. Gosh. Looks like they have some sort of probate court right here. I'm gonna turn my camera off and go into the restroom and pick back up when I head out. So I thought I was recording. I hit the record button, but I guess not. I just got out of the bathroom. I walked down the second floor. Getting ready to go back down to the first floor now, just to check out the interactions with the public and the public servants and the way they treat the guests. So.
Come here, Kid. Come on. She's like, I'm tired.
So it looks like they've either pulled everybody either into this area right here. I know I've been over this once before with you, going into this office right here. I know there's some sort of court in session.
Yeah, you can't go in the courtroom.
I'm not going to go in, but can I go?
In the office.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Do you want something else, like do you need a letter for employment or? Employer?
No, I just want to make sure that they know that I was here.
Then go ahead and put your round trip miles and then just sign it and I'll give you a copy. So that it does show you here. Who told you you could leave, the prosecutor?
There was a lady, Mary, I think somebody called
Or
her.
the attorney?
Looks like she might engage.
What are you taking film of, sir?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What are you taking film of?
Just the publicly accessible areas.
I know, but for, okay, because I don't want this posted anywhere. I don't want to be posted.
Why? You look fine.
You don't come in and take pictures and post with people.
Looks like this lady has a problem with my camera.
This guy's posting, taking film and stuff.
He's aware of my camera. He said
I
he's...
don't know, but I don't prefer to be posted on the internet. Oh, whatever.
So they were educated pretty quickly.
I don't know. People have nothing better to do.
It's not that I don't have anything better to do. I'd be glad to explain to you guys. Rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you lose them. I'm sorry?
Did you just come from the courtroom?
No.
Do you have a case here?
Not today. Not today. I don't have a case here.
What is your purpose here?
I'm sorry?
What is your purpose here? Help you?
I'm conducting official business.
What is your official business?
I don't wish to divulge into that.
He doesn't have anything better to do.
This guy they got here, he's probably one of the chillest guys. He's one of their new guys, but he's probably one of the coolest guys they got. He's real chill. I've been in here once before with my camera, and they didn't have a problem with being on camera. They actually called their prosecutor a tyrant, but
Just wait here and pay your fine.
so.
Your court costs inside? Did you leave the courthouse? Thank you. What was your name? Which is 135 plus 5.
What's going on with your phone here? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you doing with the phone and taking pictures here?
I'm recording publicly
For what?
accessible areas.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Not here, you're not. going to.
De-escalate, de-escalate,
No,
de-escalate.
no, I'm not going to de-escalate.
Yeah,
Put
don't
the
touch
phone
me.
away. Put the phone away or I'll take it from you.
You're going to take my
I
phone?
will take the phone from you.
Why would
yes,
you do that?
Because you're not going to do that in this court.
I was given permission.
You, by whom?
The sheriff out here.
He said you can take
Yeah.
pictures.
Yes.
Let's go talk to him.
Okay, let's go. Come on. De-escalate, though.
Don't tell me to de-escalate. I'll escalate to
No,
the
you don't-
highest point.
Why would you do that in a
come on
courtroom?
out.
Why would you do that? That's very unprofessional. I'm going to have to file a complaint on you.
That's fine. I'm going to file a complaint.
I'm gonna have to
You tell me you can take pictures.
No
in the
pictures.
courtroom?
He's allowed to film, not the courtroom. I told him no courtroom. He's not in the office.
He's in the court's office
He's allowed
taking
to-
photos.
He's allowed to film in the courtroom. We're not in the courtroom, but in the office. He's allowed to film this whole building.
Yeah, get educated.
And putting on the internet what the clerks
He's
are
allowed to
doing.
film.
Thank you for educating him because he was very hostile. He came up to me he told me, you said you were going to take my phone from me.
I will take your phone. On Wednesdays, we don't allow anyone in the courtroom.
This is Tuesday.
We don't allow people in the courtroom.
I'm not in the court.
courthouse
I'm not in the
with their
courtroom, sir.
phones.
Calm down. It's okay.
I'm not going to calm down.
It's okay. Relax.
Don't tell me to relax.
De-escalate.
You de-escalate.
I'm trying to
You're trying
de-escalate.
to cause trouble.
No.
And put that on your internet.
It's not I'm not looking for any sort of reaction. I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Just go ahead and leave.
Is that a lawful order?
No, but you've been in here long enough.
Well, I'm going to stay in here and do my official business.
What is your official business?
I don't wish to divulge into that.
Please?
I don't wish to divulge into that.
If I don't find out what your official business is, if you have none, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
So if I've not
You
been,
have official business.
yes, but I don't have to give that to you.
What is it?
I don't have to answer any questions.
Well, we'll find out what it is. Yep.
These officers, man, they think that there's something. What was your name, sir?
Deputy Jacobs, Jacobs.
Are you like?
Deputy Sheriff.
Okay, so you're a little bit more high ranking than him, I'm assuming? No? You're all the same?
Yep.
You just look like you're in a suit, so.
You ain't got no official business here.
I do have official business here.
Tell me what it is. They say you don't.
Just because they don't know what my official business is doesn't mean I don't have official business
What's your
here.
official business?
I don't have to divulge that.
Out you go.
You guys can't.
You go.
So
You're
what?
not here on official business. You've been here for 45 minutes. It's time. to
What
go.
time is it?
You've been here for almost 45 minutes.
Let's see. No, I have
How long
not.
you been here?
20, going on 20 minutes.
All right, it's time to go. Time to go. You got no official business.
I do.
What is it?
Do you need help?
Help with what?
Your
Leaving.
official business.
I don't need help with leaving.
Then
I don't
leave.
have to leave. This is a public building. This is considered public access. If you try to remove
Tell
me,
you what,
are you gonna arrest me?
if you don't leave, I'm going to.
So under threat of arrest, I will leave. If you
Okay,
don't,
go
so
ahead.
okay, all right. Under threat of arrest, I will leave. Can I let her know I'm leaving because I'm with her? That's the mother of my child right there.
You gotta go with him.
She has court. She has trial today.
Does he?
Making me leave. You don't see. I don't have to give you any of my information. Yeah. So you guys were.
My spouse.
Who's the other party?
It doesn't matter. You guys aren't the judge.
Okay.
So now your handcuffs go away that magically?
Well, you were headed out, so I didn't need to arrest you.
No, I'm saying like I have to let her know that if you're going to remove me.
Well, all you had to do was just tell us what you was here for. And this was all
So now I'm good to stay in here.
Yep.
So now I'm good to stay in here.
Yeah, I see.
Now it's official business.
Yep.
Wow. So you guys were going to arrest me under threat of arrest. You guys were going to arrest me because you didn't know what my business was. Okay, so all right, I'm going to be filing complaints.
Michael Jacobs, Deputy Sheriff.
Okay.
My sergeant is Jason Owens.
Okay, so I hesitate on pulling your handcuffs out on people. These guys are tyrants. They got the blood of tyrants. He's the one who told me I was allowed to be in here, but then gave me a time restriction on public property. Said I have some sort of limited access to public property. I'm allowed to be in here for as long as I want. It's an abuse of authority kind of thing. Tyrannical behavior that trickles down from the top to the bottom. It does. It trickles down from the top all the way to the bottom. The last time I was here and you told me I was allowed to go into the offices, I got them clerks of courts calling their own prosecutor tyrants. Oh my God, how's it going, Budo? You doing all right today, brother? Oh, man, are we doing good, Alan? Man, I'm doing real good. I'm conducting a First Amendment audit. They just tried to remove me under threat of arrest from this public building. These guys are the Monroe cops I used to deal with quite so often.
All right, I appreciate it. See you. He's off today.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
It seems to be a pretty slow day here compared to what their Wednesdays look like. Their Wednesdays are typically pretty packed.
That's one we need to check.
He's upset I'm still in here. He's pissed. That guy's pissed. So things started off chill here today. I mean, it was rather pleasant. They told me that I just had to turn my camera or my phone down. They said turn the volume down and I'd be good to go. He said not to go into any courtrooms.
Come on. Come on.
What?
Come on. Come on.
What? I don't know what he's doing. He's saying, come on.
I'm saying come over here.
For what?
Come over here so we can talk.
We can talk
Come
here.
over here. All good.
They all come over here. You want me to go out there so we can talk?
Why do we have... No, I didn't know if you were going to do that. Why do you have to do this every week?
I don't do it every week.
I know you want to put it on your little YouTube channel.
So I'm not looking for any sort of reaction or anything.
No,
I think
you're holding your phone right now.
the behavior that you guys give is unacceptable, given that this is a public place.
No.
Yes. You guys are public officials.
I know the argument you want to try.
You guys are public officials. There's a level of professionalism.
And it's also restricted space.
No, it's not.
No, the judge can put restrictions on his court.
I'd like to see the court order.
Then you go look it up. We are not under any obligation to provide you with that. Okay?
This was a great place to step into.
Well, I didn't know that was going to happen. I had no idea she was going to. How many times?
He said I'm
How
allowed.
many times? Okay, well.
There's been multiple times where
Okay, but, you've seen the sign, right?
it just says no cell phones.
Right.
Yeah, well that's
What do you want
that's
in your hand?
is that a policy?
What do you
Is that a
want in your
policy
hand?
or is that a law? Is that a policy or is that a law? Because if it's a policy, then my constitutional
gives the judge the
my
right to
constitutional rights supersede your policy.
He's not to come through this security checkpoint with this. Per the judge's restrictions, he's not to bring the phone past the security checkpoint.
So I have the right to do so without government interference. You guys are interfering with my story right now. I'd like to go up to the third floor and do some more recording, but you guys are interfering me from doing that. So what happens if I walk through this metal detector with my phones? What are you going to do to me? Are you going to arrest me?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what my wife tells me. I don't do what ifs.
You have a legal obligation to let me
You are
know.
told that if you violate the judge's orders, that you can be held in contempt. And these are the judge's orders.
Days are not allowed.
So you guys get to pick and choose what day of the week you guys get to what?
Judge does it.
Oh man, that's some
Four other days usually.
that's some tyrannical behavior.
Wednesday's the court day.
So why am I not allowed in today? That's ridiculous. You even allowed me access. He said that I could be held in contempt of court. Contempt of court for what? I'd like to see the judge's orders. So if I put my phones away, guy over there, who has always got a problem with my camera, if I put my phones away and I go in there and I talk to the judge and he tells me I'm allowed to come in, I'm not even going into his courtroom. But you guys have a problem with me being in the whole courthouse, which is a public area? You guys have historical documents in here. What is the problem? Could you tell me the problem? It's ridiculous. Why am I not allowed? Why am I being treated differently? Like you said, you don't want me to post it on my YouTube. So because you don't want me to post it on my YouTube, I'm not allowed to bring my camera in here? That's not how it works, sir. I will be filing complaints. I've already gotten a threat of arrest. You've already said that I could be in violation of contempt of court. Well, if that's the case, sir, I've already violated the policy or whatever the order is. Charge me. How's it going?
Are they asking you to leave?
I'm here conducting official business. It's a First Amendment protected activity. She might be looking for
Did
me.
you guys call?
Oh, she was here?
Did you guys?
Are you guys trying to get him to leave?
Yes.
Okay.
I have official business here. I'm here with her. She has trial, and I'm here conducting official business.
Okay.
So if you guys try to remove me from public property, it would open you guys
You
up
have
for.
your ID on you?
I'm not going to ID myself. I'm not going to waive my Fourth Amendment right either.
Okay. They're asking you to leave the lobby, so.
Without any crime being committed, and if I'm not trespassed, you can't ask somebody to leave from public property without a crime being committed, or unless if you have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime being committed. I'd request you get a supervisor here before you violate my constitutionally protected rights. Please get a supervisor here.
Well, a supervisor's not gonna come out here.
I'm
If
requesting.
you wanna speak to a supervisor, you can go to 331 South Front Street.
I'm requesting one right now. Since
I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not gonna come here.
I'm requesting you to call your supervisor.
If you wanna speak to a supervisor, you can go to 331 South.
So I'm sure you have a policy that says if a citizen requests like a supervisor, upon request, you're supposed to.
You can go to the police department, or you can call and ask for one.
Okay, so if I have to file a complaint against you, I will. What is your name and badge number?
My name's Officer Aaron, 164.
Okay.
Okay. But
So if you plan on
what is-
if you plan on violating my constitutionally protected rights, I will serve you with an intent to sue.
What are you doing?
I just told you.
Why are you caught, like,
I'm not looking for any sort of reaction. I'm just here filming the public and publicly accessible areas.
okay.
I'm not here trying to. I didn't go in any courtrooms. I don't have to divulge any information. They already figured out that I was here with my girlfriend and my son. She has trial today.
Okay.
So that's not even information I have to divulge. He gave me permission to come in here, and then
Who's asking you to leave?
multiple people have asked me to leave, but he said that I'm allowed to be in here. He's told them all that I'm allowed to be in here.
So did you guys call us or not?
He was allowed to come in initially,
Yeah.
and then he started filming and stuff.
I'm allowed to. It's a constitutionally protected activity. I have the First Amendment right, freedom of press.
And then we asked him if he was here on official business.
I said yes.
So that's when we told him to leave, because he wasn't here on official business. Then to come find out she has a trial.
And then you said it was official business. No, we're not married. We're not married.
Okay, his girlfriend has a trial. But now, I guess the judge ordered him to leave.
Well, I'd like a judge's orders to tell me. I'd like a judge's orders.
He said he didn't say nothing. So we come to find out that she's here on official business, not
Okay.
his girlfriend.
Okay.
But Rich, the bail that came out, except for the judge's order, yeah, you want to get Rich?
Yeah.
He said he was supposed to leave. Per the judge's order.
Why don't you call for your did you call for your supervisor? Is your body camera rolling?
It sure is.
I don't see it blinking anywhere.
You don't have to, it's on.
Well, let's hope so. So why would you ask me to leave a public building without a crime being committed or reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime being committed? If there's
Well,
no
you're being ordered to leave. They are allowed to tell you to leave.
Who ordered me
That's
to
what
leave?
I'm trying to figure out. So if you could just chill out for a second, I'm gonna try and figure out the information for you.
So just because one person asked me to leave, I have to
Well, it
leave?
depends on who that person is.
If the judge asked me to leave, I have to leave.
If he asks you to leave, yes, the court, yeah, you would have to leave.
This building, I'm not entitled to be in this building.
I'm not saying that right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm a citizen. I'm a taxpaying citizen.
I hear you. I understand you. That's why I haven't removed you yet, because I'm
Well,
trying to
hopefully you
figure
guys don't, because it would be a violation of my constitutional rights.
Yeah.
And I will sue.
Okay. Okay. I think they might be sending things.
This is quite the common exercise. Multiple people perform their constitutionally protected rights and exercise them. Rights are like muscles. If you don't use them,
The judge asked him to leave the courtroom.
That's what I'm clarifying, yeah, Rich should know.
no.
Not to pass this.
Yeah, I got it on
You
camera.
can stay here, but
Right
you're
here.
not to pass this.
He said I'm not allowed past this point. He said I complied with their orders. He told me to walk over here. I walked over here. I complied fully. I got it all on video.
That's why I'm gathering information. You're good.
I've not received any sort of orders from the judge to leave.
The courtroom?
I didn't go into a courtroom.
Okay.
How's it going, sir? Are you the supervisor?
No.
I've requested her to call the supervisor, and she hasn't, so.
So I talked to mine, they're extending the county over, this county property is what I heard about. It's like for the city. I don't have.
So the way it works is this is public property. It's
I know
considered.
how it works, yeah, so you're allowed to.
Go in and film. He actually gave me permission to go in and film all the. He even said I could go into that little and speak to the clerk's office and stuff.
Space,
Yeah, he said he had no problem with it. But the guy came out and said, we got to get him out of here. We got to get him out of here.
I heard judge's order from what they said.
I don't have your number, I would have called you, I told you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they were like, what do you guys do? We're just here to evaluate.
If it's the judge's orders that I have to leave, I'll leave.
So, he's been standing over there in the clerk's office filming people for, and there's records that are sliding across the windows and he's filming, so.
I know, so they're sending some county officers over, they're county property.
Yep.
But I mean, like in a public space, you're dealing in a public space.
Yeah, it's just, the judge's orders, that, he puts restrictions on things, so.
Did he restrict me
I'm not
to?
talking to you right now.
I'm asking, did he
I'm not
tell me to
talking to you,
leave?
I'm talking to them.
Did he tell me to leave?
Did I address you? All right, just
Yes or
stand
no-
over
it's a yes
there,
or no
film
question.
And get your YouTube stuff ready, all right?
See, I have the right to speak whenever I want to speak.
And I have the right to ignore you whenever.
Go ahead, but I could overspeak you and you can't do nothing about it.
This is a common thing. He does this every time he comes to court. He's not allowed to go in there because otherwise, with that phone, because otherwise he's in violation of the judge's order, which, puts a, contempt situation. So, all I can say is these are the judge's rules, but he's been, he had a little leeway given to him today and he chose to go in there and start filming, which is, again,
No,
he was at the clerk's office and he's not allowed to film the clerks. So,
I'm not allowed to film the clerks. But he just said public areas. Even he just said public areas. And he told me I was allowed to go into the clerk's office. He gave me permission.
It's something that's common. There is the issue of filming in public spaces.
Right.
At a public space, the judge can restrict the courtroom, I don't know how he can restrict the clerk's office.
Yep.
judge's rule.
Yep. And if it's not labeled restricted area or authorized personnel only, then there's
That's
nothing.
where I don't, that's why we're gonna wait for the county handle it, because I'm not necessarily here to violate people's rights or.
Good. I'm glad he's not here to violate anyone's rights.
So, anyway.
Because it would open up a lot of room for civil litigation.
So, anyway.
How's it going?
Sergeant Mattel, Butler County Sheriff's Office. So they already explained to you what's going on?
No, I mean, I've kind of been,
They didn't talk to you at all?
well, I've been threatened with arrest. I've been told that my phone was going to be taken from me. I was told multiple different things that were very, very corrupt, to say the least.
Yep.
I'm going to file several complaints.
Exit.
You want? Okay. So, the way it works is this is a public building. It's actually.
Wait, you trying to find the exit? Yeah, right there. So what's up?
The way it works is this is a public building. When I came in, I have 2 phones on me. I put both of them in this bucket. He told me to put them on silent. As soon as I got my phones on the other side of the metal detector and stuff, I essentially picked them up and started recording. He let me know that I can't go into courtrooms. This isn't my first time coming here. I have court here quite often. Actually, I have court here next week, the 12th and the 13th. So he told me I could come do my recording or whatever, but when I got up to the 3rd floor and made it back down to the 1st floor, I asked him, I said, hey, is it cool if I go right in here to the clerk's office? He said, yeah, you can go into the office, just I don't know if he specified the courtrooms were off limits, but I already knew that, so I was like, okay, well, at least thank you for giving me permission to go into the clerk's office. So when I got into the clerk's office, I was in there for just a couple minutes, and then the little short guy with the gray hair came in there, and he was real corrupt. He's I'd have to pull up my camera footage to show you which one. I don't know his name. But he came in and said he'd snatch my phone, he'd take my phone, and then once we got out here, there was another guy that threatened to arrest me if I didn't stop recording. And
Was that the sheriff's office employee, or was that somebody in plain clothes, or?
He was wearing normal business casual attire, but he is a sheriff or deputy sheriff or somebody with them. He said he's no different than these guys out here. So I'm kind of curious to why I would be denied access to a public area. It doesn't really, because unless if there's a crime committed, or if I've been trespassed, or if you guys have reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that's been committed, then you can't really ask me to leave a public, especially I've already been given permission by him. So what did I do to cause some sort of...
Basically where we're at right now is all this has been relayed to the judge. I guess some of the clerks have been freaked out about you, and they're recording them and recording the sensitive court documents of other individuals.
So I have no intent to get any sensitive information, but them being freaked out, is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
But come on, man.
No, I'm serious. Like,
Play the game, okay? I'm not going to play that game with you. You might play that game with others. I'm not playing.
I'm not playing any game.
So the problem is, like I explained to you, they're concerned about you recording private information of other individuals from court, okay, in the clerk's office. So you cannot go in there and record that information. Where we're at right now, all this information has been relayed to the judge that's in charge of this courthouse. We're waiting to hear back from him whether he wants to trespass you from this courthouse today, or whether you can just hang out here and chill. I don't care if you hang out here and chill. I could care less. Hey, how's it going? Not too bad. Doesn't matter one bit to me, okay?
But why would you trespass somebody without a crime being committed?
If the judge is coming back and saying that he doesn't want you here. What's that? Oh, yeah. See you guys.
And I'm pretty sure so you'd be trespassing me under the ordinance 2911.21, the ORC for, right? Correct?
Have a good one. That's where we're at, okay?
So the way that ordinance works is you trespass somebody if I knowingly or remain on the stay of the property of the persons of another.
We leave the property, and the judge says they want you to leave the property, and we tell you you're going to leave the property. If you refuse, what are you doing?
You think, okay, if you give me a lawful order and you tell me, if you give me a lawful order to leave, I'll leave.
Okay.
If you tell me,
like I said, we're fine, man. I ain't really worried about this, all right? So just hang out, chill, like you are. You're perfect.
Oh, we got a good stance on for the video. Looking pretty boy.
Have a good one, man.
You too.
Have a good day.
You too.
Take it easy, brother.
You too.
Yep. See you, man.
Shake my hand. I shook his hand like 3 times. He's a very touchy-feely kind of guy.
Who are you looking for? Second floor.
So my question that I was going to ask is, will I be placed under arrest if I walk past this point? So I just want to know, for the record, if I walk past the metal detector, would I be subject to arrest? I got a couple other places I got to audit. So these guys do actually get pretty lucky. You guys have a good day too. Yep. They're tyrants.
Thank you.